Hello, everybody. Welcome to part 29 of Let's Play Final Fantasy 16 Blind. Let's just carry on. Um, I think we've done all the side quests and stuff. It's not going to be a particularly long episode. Um, I don't know. It depends on if my friend's getting on or not. But let's just carry on and try and get to the good part of the story. And we know what that is. That's going to be Odin. But again, I'm very excited to see whether we get Odin or Shiva next. I don't know. We've done all the hunts, -1, obviously. The S-rank hunt, which is level 50, so there's no way... I mean, I say there's no way. I think I could probably, could probably do it, but I'd rather level up a little bit first.
Come on.
We're almost level 40. Hopefully we'll get level 40 in this episode. I love how everything is level 33. I wonder if the game sort of... expects us to be level 33 at this point, which actually is a reasonable level because we've been doing every single side quest and every single hunt. So I guess that kind of explains those 6 levels of discrepancy.
Clive. Smoke. Is the city fallen?
Yay, teleport.
The free men are still holding their own, then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
Forgot about Gav. Oh, a side quest has opened up. Oh. Ooh. Oh, a lot of side quests have opened up. Well, we might as well do them. Like I said, I don't have much time, and I don't really want to carry on with the story for the time being, so... let's do those. I think it's a safer bet to do. I don't really want to get to some epic part of the story, and then my friend gets on and...
Ah, Clive.
Oh?
You remember how some of Sir Wade's guardians took up residence?
Yes.
Well, now the rest have come to join him. Seems they're barracks, and now I don't mind having a few more brave boys around to keep them animals at bay. But we ain't got nowhere for 'em to bed down. Poor buggers. I'd build 'em a new barracks here if I... But where would I put 'em? Which leaves us in a bit of a pickle.
I see.
And it isn't just that lot. There's been more and more of them turning up lately, but there's only so many we can shelter. We can't keep cramming more and more people into less and less space, and that's what I was hoping you might help me with.
Okay, what do I need to do?
It's no burden.
Thank you, Clive.
So, where were you thinking of making the...
Well, I reckon we could do a lot worse than Eastpool.
Eastpool. It's been a long time since I thought about that place.
It was a tragedy, what happened, and if any of us could have done anything to stop it, we would have. But what's done is done. And
I suppose you're right.
the Blight might be pressing in. There's just a band of cutthroats have made it their den. Nasty bastards they are. Would have sent someone to clear, but now we've got a few more guardians.
Okay, so you want me to get rid of them?
And I know the men. I've already shared it, and I dare say he's...
Of course.
Okay, good. Okay. So we need to go to Eastpool, but first we need to speak with Wade.
Back to Eastpool, then.
Not just yet. Let's hear Wade's plan first. So Wade...
And you, Lord.
I spoke with... She tells me you have...
That's right. I rather fear my men have been treading on her toes somewhat since joining us. And then there are the bearers. Men and women, we need somewhere to...
As can I, which is why I...
That's very kind of you. With you beside us, we shall...
So?
That thankfully there aren't too... And rather less. A small force would suffice to clear the village. But if the Akashic were to follow them in, that force...
I'll head into East Poland. You and the Guardians can stay outside. Make sure
I can't...
The Akashic...
Well, I shall summon my...
Shall I wait?
No need, my lord.
All right.
We shall see...
God. Christ almighty. The amount of padding in the... Oh. Bloody hell, man. Oh. There's just no need for it, really. I don't know. I say this all the time. Okay. Hello?
Who the hell are you? Kill them!
You will leave this place or face the consequences.
Lol.
That's the end of that then.
Oh,
Or maybe not.
that's new-ish.
What's that thing doing here? Doesn't matter. It goes too.
Lol. Yes. Oh. Whee. Oh my god, so much damage. Oh, I do like this new set of abilities we've got. I'm really sort of finding my own. So I'm really enjoying it. Again, I'm really looking forward to getting some Odin stuff and Shiva stuff as well and see how that adds.
Surprises?
Hello, Ko. Good to see you.
I'll take that as a no.
A lot has happened in the story, as you can probably tell.
A magnificent display, my lord.
You were watching. I thought you were keeping an eye out for Akashic.
We were. Put down more than a few on the road.
Let's hope it was the last of its kind.
I would hope so.
Your men will be bringing the bearers who'll be living here, I assume. It might be best to send word for them to come right away.
Of course. Leave it with me.
Okay. Sometime later. You did, but you could always check them out on the recordings.
Without masters.
No. We're the masters now. Our lives are our own at last.
That's all of them. And not a single Akashic in sight. Now to begin the important work of... It won't be easy. Especially the masonry...
I'm starting to skip, by the way, like, I'm starting to have enough of Yoshida's padding and endless lines. So with side quests, I'm sort of, if I can tell it's not that important to the main story, I just sort of skip it. I read it, I'm not ignoring it, I'm reading it, but I'm not going to wait for the whole line to be delivered. I agree completely. I mean, there were epic points in the story. I mean, the Bahamut fight was absolutely phenomenal. Definitely an amazing fight. Bit too dragged on, but it was one of the best boss fights I've ever done. If there is one thing exceptional about this game, like we've discussed many times, is the boss fights. They're absolutely phenomenal.
It'll take a bit of elbow grease.
So wait. Lady Hannah is, if you don't mind.
Of course.
Yeah.
I couldn't...
I'll let
I'm
Martha
just...
know that everyone arrived. If you
It's
need
just too
anything more.
much.
And we will.
Eastpool lives again.
Let's go and tell Martha that.
I'm a very fast reader anyway, so I can just speed read through it and sort of get the general gist. There are some side quests that I genuinely will listen to. Yeah, that's what I do. I always read the lines, but I just skim through it.
Sir Wade told me you got rid of the... What's all this about? Some shape-shifting? On second thought, it'll only give me nightmares of me own.
I suppose it will.
What else? Eastpool. Sir Wade said there's plenty bad happened to that place.
Did Wade say?
Well, so anyway, the poor's the way I see it, if it's food or...
Thank you, Martha.
Like, see
you.
what I mean?
I wanted to.
It's like, I wanted to, thank you. No, thank you. No, I'm going to thank you more than that. I'm like, come on! Just give me my bloody reward so I can carry on with the damn story. Right, let's do the next side quest.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need.
But I've got a new combo system set up with Bahamut's abilities, so I'll hopefully show you soon. Right. Oh yeah, Theodore was good, but I do have my eye set on royalty. Good old King Barnabas was, his voice just makes me melt. His accent is just literally the best. I think Theodore is probably one of the best looking sort of twunks, I suppose, if you want to call it, but call it him. Yeah, I do like Sid, but I think the accent of King Barnabas is just like, it's just so... I don't know where his accent is from. It sounds Middle Eastern, but I don't know, but it's just so nice. So nice.
Clive,
It's very sexy.
I fear that I must...
Lucky Benedicta, she went around. God, she slept with Sid, she slept with King Barnabas, and then she slept... Well, Hugo, no, Hugo's not my type. But she's definitely got the whole spectrum of experiences.
Bid you farewell. As you know, our time grows short.
This guy's just weird, Quinton. I don't even understand.
Before we part, I want you to know that, though I may not...
Thank you. But his revenge...
It is the one, and it is all that I have...
But what of Lostwing?
I built Lostwing to achieve this aim. My comrades and I are sure of our cause, but there are those, and I would place Lostwing in there, but a village home only to the... And so, Clive, will you take them to your hideaway?
Yes.
I will.
Thank you. The people I speak of have withdrawn to Gotan's Bales, away from danger.
Understood.
Then the last of my preparation, and may Griga guide us.
Alright. For great justice. And for my quest reward, of course.
Come then, brother.
I bet you there's a lot of fanfic with Kupka and Titan, and just in general on this game. Yeah, exactly. Like, he must have literally crushed her. I don't know how she managed. Oh, that is the quest, okay.
We are awaited in Gotan's Bales.
Yeah, King Barnabas. I got to look at his sword, and I was just in love. That Odin sword, oh my god. I can't wait to get Odin. But I don't know whether it's Shiva or Odin next. It could go either way, but I feel it's Odin next, and we're probably going to get Shiva last. Also, I'm very much looking forward to hard mode because I've done some hard content, like the time trials. I haven't beaten them, but I've attempted the time trials and a S-ranked hunt, and I was very impressed. Like, when you have a challenge, it's actually quite fun, believe it or not. You have to think about dodging and using your abilities and stuff.
Quint, you can no longer guarantee your...
If that's Sid, none of us will be standing here today. We owe him our life. If he's saying we ain't, and if that's what has to happen, we get...
I hope so.
Oi!
Oh yeah, that was fine. That was fine. That was fun.
Where's everyone else?
They've gone with Master Quint.
Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
Not just yet.
I've just come from the Justice's Manor. We have to get Quentin to call off the attack. It ain't just the Black Shields protecting the place. He's got a guard dog and all. A fucking monster.
Oh no.
They don't stand a chance. They're all gonna fucking...
Sid! We can't let Quint...
All right.
Right, so back to the town.
It's way over to the east.
Promise us, Sid.
Yep. I want my quest reward. Where is it? Oh, all the way here. There we go. Oh, just got a WhatsApp message. One second.
Ready, go?
Just waiting for him to reply back, because I said let's play together at 9, because I'm on a stream now. Especially because you're online. If I was honest, if you weren't here, I probably would go, but...
All right.
I've got to entertain my friends. By running into a wall. So, how far ahead are you? Yeah, no spoilers, of course.
Clive, look.
No. Don't tell me we're too late.
Okay, so you're not that far ahead. I am. 77%. So I'm not that far behind you.
Quentin, are you all right?
No. But I am alive.
Oh, sounds like he's always dead.
Which is more than I can say for my comrades. They followed me without question.
Oh. Good kitty.
This must be the guard dog. Quentin,
Looks like a cat to me.
I'll hold it off. You go.
But
your comrades didn't die for nothing. They don't let their sacrifice be in vain.
I won't.
Come on, then.
Right, my new combo.
Mr. Rabbit Beast that needs to be pushed down.
Right, this is a problem because he's a mobile son of a bitch, but... Yeah, there we go. Woo! I don't know how many hours I'm on. That just felt good. How can I check? Is it the save time? I mean, I've been doing all the side quests and hunts. Oh, it's probably the save file. There's Quentin. Hello. I'm really sad. I've lost everyone.
He wept.
How sad. I'm dying inside.
And I cut him from ear to ear. Just as I dreamed of doing all these years. All my plans. Building a haven in Lostwing. It was all for but what is my faithful comrades. All those lives lost. so that I might take another.
Quentin.
Master Quentin! Oh,
You?
and so are you. It's Lostwing. It's been flooded.
What?
Oh dear. Well, to be honest, I don't think it was so much time and budget because the game was actually finished ahead of schedule, according to Yoshida, many months. I think the problem with the game is that there's too much padding that could have been cut, and the good side quests, like for example this is quite a good side quest because it adds a lot to the lore, could have been incorporated into the main story. I would argue this game did not, because of the pacing, the linearity, and the way it's so story-driven, I would argue this did not need any side quests at all. I think they could have saved a lot of money, they could have incorporated a really good side quest into the main story, and they could have used some of that to develop, say, more mechanics and hunts and everything. This game didn't need side quests. It's the sort of RPG it really didn't. I think they spent a lot of extra time and money on it. Didn't need it, in my view. They could have done hunts, for example, with unique mechanics. Exactly, they could have spent some more time developing the characters themselves.
Why?
So I think the budget wasn't a problem. I mean, this game probably had an infinite budget. I think it's just allocated poorly. I also think it was a mistake letting Yoshida do something like this. I mean, I don't want to shit on the guy because he's a good businessman. He's revived Final Fantasy XIV. He provides a very stable product, and you know what you're going to get with Yoshida. The problem is, a lot of his philosophy doesn't translate well from MMO to an offline, especially mainline Final Fantasy game. I think you need someone a bit more creative, someone that wants to do something a bit different. I think that's where the problem was. I think Yoshida was a safe bet. Yeah, exactly. I would even say, look, for this game, I think it's a 8 out of 10. I would give it an 8 out of 10. But I honestly can't understand how any professional reviewer can give this game a 10 out of 10. I just don't see it. The story's 10 out of 10, but everything else is definitely not. I'm a bit confused about all these reviews, but whatever. Just my opinion at the end of the day.
And look who's here.
They must have stolen in after we left, just before the flood struck. What if there are still people in there?
Oh.
Don't be a fool.
I love how he just dodges past them with swords.
Damn it.
I think the story's great. If there's one thing I don't have a complaint about in this game is the story. Like the actual... But character development could have used a lot more use. Right, I can not see what's going on. Okay. But yeah, I think you said it very rightly. Yoshida's your 7 out of 10 guy. If you want something safe and decent, he'll deliver it, but don't expect him to... Where am I going anyway? Slay the Black Shields. I mean, Final Fantasy VII Remake, in my opinion, is a 9.5 out of 10. Like, the battle system was phenomenal. Like, the way they've incorporated sort of turn-based of action was perfect, in my opinion. Absolute perfection. The customization of the characters, obviously the world building and all that was just phenomenal. But it had, it had the mechanics and it had the gameplay and it had the challenge. Still not happy of the fact that they locked hard mode, but what can you do, eh?
Quentin! Hold on. I'm gonna get you out of here!
I think Jill does get her moments. I still think she should have been developed a little bit more. But I think that the game is more about... I think the game is more about the main story and the world building rather than character development itself, which I think is fine. I think it's just gonna turn the volume down a bit because it's a bit too much. I just feel it's a conscious design decision, which is fine, the way they want to take the story. Right, there's a healer that's annoying me. Right. True. But like I said, I think the only way really would have been for them to cut side quests out and spend that money and budget on...
To get back to Quentin.
You know, on developing the characters. Oh, is Quentin dead? What a shame. I was so attached to him as well.
Quentin. Thank the Founder. He hasn't turned.
It's a long side quest, this one. But yeah, I mean, if I was to review the game now, obviously it's still early, but if I was to review it now, I would give it an 8 out of 10 quite easily. Like, good game, but I can't rate it as highly as Final Fantasy VII Remake.
The flood has...
I see. Then all is astray.
No, Master Quentin.
Why? All that I strove for is gone. I have nothing left to live for.
What the heck are you on about? You've got us, ain't you? Don't try telling me you're only free to so you could get revenge.
I've prayed, and can't we just go back to how it was?
Your work ain't over yet, Master Quentin. We believed that you were the right...
Your village may be lost, so long as you remain to guide them.
But why? Why would anyone follow me?
Because we're family, aren't we?
Family?
Yeah. And all our Lostwing weren't just...
It was.
Okay, we get it now. Everyone loves you, we're family. Next quest.
New Lostwing.
Yeah, panning to see everyone's non-existent NPC face. Got it.
A fresh start. One life ends. Why just a village? We could build towns. A nation.
Even a universe!
To stop us.
That's the Master Quentin we know.
Please, Quentin will suffice. After all, we are family.
We are family. Oh, God. Alright, we get it now. Everyone happy. Rebuild Lostwing.
Permit me to withdraw my request. I will no longer be needing your help in looking after my people.
I'll pretend you never asked.
But you must be rewarded for your efforts on our...
A bottle or two of your finest red.
Of course. And
yeah, great. Bottle of wine. Yeah, great yield vintage. Got it. Yeah.
Look forward to it.
I look forward to it. Oh, finally. To be fair, though, I think that was the only... Oh, that's... Handboard, Wicked Wheel. I didn't mind that part. I think they moved on from that after a while, and we started to get more about the conflicts, the political side of things. I didn't mind it too much. I think that was okay. Right, one more. Bocklad. Oh, look, we get to meet sexy Theo.
We'll need help.
Then we'll have to find it, and fast. We cannot... Clive, it just so happens that right at this very moment, we're in need of someone with your
Ah, what a coincidence.
And what talents would those be?
Why, your fearlessness, and your skill with a blade.
I'm listening.
Well, as I'm sure you're aware,
Oh,
when these
look
dark
at Theo.
skies swept over the Republic,
He looks like
so
Sid,
too did a
though.
wave of chaos. Randalar has been particularly badly affected. None remain free for long, of course. But the army, too, is in disarray, and finds itself unable...
And you've been looking to buy.
Precisely.
So where does my skill with the...
Though we may have the funds to buy, so we've been searching for a place where they can be reset. And we believe we have found one. The place was abandoned a long time ago.
And so, we seek the aid of a fearless sword...
Oh, might as well.
How could I refuse?
Excellent. Theo, if you wouldn't mind making arrangements for the
Of course.
Sounds like you'll have your...
I will. We have an entire... Even if I begin right, so I'd better get started.
Well, I do have some interior design experience. Maybe I can help.
You will find a village in Chadra's Thread, past Lateney's Cleft. My man there...
All right.
Right, to the left
I'm
of
sure you won't...
Cedric. Right, got it. Also, once we finish this quest, we can get that talisman, which I'm quite interested in, because it's a legendary talisman. I don't like this rug, woman. I don't know what you're thinking, but it really doesn't work. I don't like it. I like the rug, it just doesn't fit here. Sorry, Eloise. Right, so I think abandoned fishing village. Now, if I remember correctly, I think we can just teleport here, can't we?
Run like the wind.
I am looking forward to hard mode, I'm not going to lie. I think... Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Lol. I think part of the reason I'm also looking for hard mode is not obviously just a challenge, but also the fact that I don't have to do... I don't have to do padding. Like, I don't have to get distracted with side quests. You know, I think that's also quite why I'm looking forward to it. I can just focus on the gameplay and rewatch scenes that I really enjoyed. Like Benedicta in bed with Barnabas. Yes.
This must have been a nice place once.
Will be again.
It still is. It's a lovely little village. Well, we still haven't gotten to the end of the game. There is still hope. Hello. Why am I not? Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. Lol.
Enough.
Yeah, the game's not perfect, far from it. It's a good Final Fantasy. I just think it could have been much better if it was directed by someone else. I think it had a lot of more potential. I think I get why Square Enix would want to get Yoshida because he's a safe bet, right? He's, from a business point of view, this is a AAA budget game. They didn't want to risk it. I get it. But I'm just going to say this. Whatever project Yoshida directs next, be it a mainline, I'm not going to pre-order the game. I will want to wait and see what people say, and not necessarily reviews, because I think I was a bit disappointed, with how every review was like 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. I just think something's not quite right there. And regarding Dion, I completely agree. I think he was a great character, but again, he didn't have time to shine. I think we could have seen more with him and Terrence. We could have seen more about the relationship, how it became about. And also, how does that play into the fact that he couldn't give an heir to the throne? I mean, Olivier became heir, but it's not necessarily because he's gay. Like, why don't we get any of that story development? What does his father think about that? Does he know about it? I don't know. But that's the sort of thing that's missing. It's the sort of thing I really wanted to know.
Let's head back to Boklad.
Oops. No, but I know, but I still want to know how they felt about it. How does the Emperor feel about it? That should come up. And I think it would have been an interesting plot point as well for them to openly discuss that sort of, issue, I suppose, and how they would have interpreted it within the world. It's a missed opportunity, but...
Something the matter, Theodore? Quiet.
Those are our terms.
I shall.
Oh, so stuffy. It's very humid. It's not necessarily hot, but it's just really humid. Yes.
Again, someone you know.
Yes. But enough about him.
It's done.
You made quick work of it.
I know.
Always.
I should go and let her.
Don't let me keep you. But Clive, don't tell her I was watching her, will you? She'll only get upset. I'll explain everything once you've finished with your report.
Right.
No, I don't want to speak... Well, I do want to speak with Theodore, but I'd rather do things with Theodore.
Eloise, I just got back from Cashlog. The village should...
Thank you, Clive. Here.
Yay.
Well then, now that I suppose we'd better... The first thing we'll need to do is make sure...
You're still in negotiation.
We are. A trusted colleague has been dealing with the Fist on our behalf, but things have been trickier than we anticipated. I suppose it's to be
Yeah, I know, right?
This is the army, but we shall emerge...
Well...
I'm not sure I do.
I think this is the problem. They've tried to fit too much into the story. I think that's the issue. They've tried to fit too many different things in and not really develop
Clive.
certain things more.
The man I was watching earlier, the one... He represents the Silver Peak...
I don't think I've heard.
Well, every trader in Dharmekia has, and they're still expanding. And judging by her...
And you'd rather she didn't.
I would rather she did what makes
True.
her happy. And I would never deny her such an opportunity. Eloise saved me from slavery. But this was not the life. I won't let her give up on her dream. She freed me from and she must be freed from hers.
You're a good man, Theo.
I have always been grateful for what my sister... And I want to repay the favor. But each time an opportunity to do just...
She loves you.
And I love her. Which is why, though I'm sure I'll still need some...
Always.
Thank you, Clive. Well then, these bearers are... That's a job for the...
Thank you. Right, excellent. So we've done all the side quests for now, but I want to go back to the hideaway and actually see what that fuss is with the new talisman.
Canva's walls will not hold the Akashic Horde for long. We can only hope they hold it for long enough.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Oh, there's a new hunt as well. Okay, that's interesting. I wasn't expecting new hunts to spawn now because we just did them, so... Oh, this is new. A B rank. The Man in Black. Lost Wing in Sambrek. Okay, we can do that one as well then. Yeah, you know when you get that frustration where you just think, just do it? Right. Oh, hold on. The greater okay, so it's Lost Wing Sambrek. Okay.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors
Right.
are a generous
I've been waiting
lot.
for this for a long time.
You earned this.
Talisman of Priming. What
Come
does
again.
it do? His eyes glow bright. Increases Lionheart tonic duration by 30 seconds. Oh. I mean, okay. Bit disappointed, but I guess it's good for things like boss fights and stuff. I mean, it's a good accessory. I was just expecting something a little bit more impactful. Like, oh, yeah. Yes, I know exactly which one you mean. You're talking about that giant dragon thing. I'm not even level 40. I tried. I did do a bit of damage to it, but then I gave up because I got one-shotted by something. So it's Svarog, yeah. I think we need to wait till the end of the game, I think, to try this again. But I'll do the Man in Black. Lost Wing, Sambrek. Right, let's do that one then. Right. Sambrek is here. Lost Wing. Where is Lost Wing? Ah, wait. Lost Wing is quite big. It doesn't say where it is. Oh. Oh, this is annoying. I don't really want to look for him, but... I have no idea where to look, because it's... Is it actually Lost Wing as in the town Lost Wing? Have you done this hunt, Ko? Oh, I think he is actually in the town. Because it's changed. So I wonder if that spawned after because we did the side quest. Don't know where he could be. I think it might be. Ooh. I think it might be. Like, you know, the Arit Stone thing. It might be from that because you can replace stages. Oh, where's this man? I don't know where I'm going, by the way. All I know is I'm probably not going the right way. Yeah. Actually, I'm going to follow this path because it looks like some sort of arena to somewhere. It might have the hunt. Yay! I was right! Oh. Holy Trump. Okay.
Bring out the Baron! Let me and my daughter purge them of their sin!
Yep, visibility is very good. Lol. Oh, I thought I dodged. Oh! I don't know what I'm doing. Ah, potion! Okay. I just realised I was about to die. I'm not used to looking at my health bar because the game's usually so easy. Oh, it's a lot of experience. Yay.
Your work here is done.
Excellent. Well, I guess main story time it is. Oops, wrong button. So I've still got about half an hour before I need to go, so we've got time. The Free Cities of Canva. I know, right? You have to be careful, especially when doing sort of the hard optional content. Old Canva.
Sounds like thunder.
Sounds like water to me. Oh. Ladies first. Such a gentleman, Clive is.
You're late. We're starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Good to see you.
Oh look, there's Mid.
Nothing we couldn't handle.
That ruined this.
I knew you'd come.
That's what she said.
Is that who I think it is? Yes.
Oh god.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time.
That's when your gob was shut.
But everyone calls me Mid.
Oh.
My lady.
Hey?
Okay, that was socially awkward. Don't know what that was about. Why is...
My boy.
Oh, of course. He's looking at Joshua. Aw.
It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
Aw. I do like Byron, he's a good character. Yeah, but I mean, Mid was also being very awkward as well, because if you've got a hot prince like him kneeling down trying to kiss your hand, I'm sorry, Midalol, but, you know, honestly, why?
So these Akashic are being controlled.
That's what it looked like.
She was like, ew, get off me! I was like, there's worse. But yeah, Joshua is a bit socially awkward. I do find him to be a bit sort of, you know, I guess he's not been around people as much, to be fair, in his upbringing compared to Clive. You know, ever since he was a small child. It could very well be that she's that way inclined. Possibly, but I just think she's, like, a prince kneels down, you know, the Phoenix no less, and some young strapping lad, and you're like, you know, sure you let him kiss you. Like, if you were a lady, you'd be like, oh, thank you, that's nice, and then you'll be like, okay, I'm going to get away from him now. But she's very cringe.
Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one.
She reminds me of like you know, like the girls in school. They're like, "Ew, cooties, get away from me!" And they, you know, they don't like boys and all that.
True, Clive.
Germs! I'm gonna get pregnant by holding his hand.
In ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the Horde arrived. Some in the Merchants' District to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long.
Well, it's alright, we've got Mid who can talk them to death.
We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the Merchants' District.
Someone get a very large megaphone for Middlehall.
Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood. And what of us?
I told you, megaphone.
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the Mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
It's alright, she's got her voice box.
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's
Oh,
Lord
God.
Rossfield, you little gutter snipe!
Shall we then?
And you keep Clive safe.
Be careful. Both of you.
You too.
I find Joshua to be, you know, obviously through no fault of his own because he's just not been around people very much, but I find he could be quite awkward in bed. I think he's got a few weird kinks. I find that Clive is the sort of person that just doesn't take charge, he just lies there and lets the woman take charge. I find Clive would probably be very sensual. I find Joshua to have probably like some weird kink. I don't know, I can't put my finger on it, but he strikes me as a weirdo in that field. Do you get that same impression?
Alright, Torgal. Let's find those survivors.
Yes, I think so. I don't know what Joshua could be into.
They don't stand a chance against those things.
I find Joshua to be like into weird role plays. Wait, why are these level 20?
They're wearing Waluda armor.
Oh.
Fine how.
Oh, goodness, okay. Don't maybe have to bring Middlehall. Oh shit. Nice. Right, I've got a question. Am I gonna get a new icon soon, Co? I'm not gonna mention the name. Don't tell me what it is. Yay! My money would be on Odin, if I was to guess. I think they're saving Shiva till last. But we'll see. Oh gosh. I love this combo, I'm not gonna lie. Me too. Yay! Level up.
What happened to the Royal Army? There's nothing but monsters here.
I mean, the game would be fantastic if there was just a lot less padding in between it. Like I said, for how much they focus on the story, they actively take you away from it with the padding, which I think is very contradictory, and it's a bit of a shame. I don't think there's any chests. Oh well. Oh, I'm not sure if I'm going to carry on. I don't think this game needs any padding whatsoever. All character development could have been incorporated into the main story. I think they should have just left side quests out, and if they wanted to do more side content, they should have invested the money on more hunts, like unique hunts, you know, with more unique mechanics and stuff. I don't think this game needed any. I don't think this game needed any side quests, at least the way that they've been presented here. Oh, hello. Oh. Nice. Oh, I hope I do get Odin. As much as I want to get Shiva because I like ice, I really am looking forward to Odin. Is there a treasure chest near here? I don't think so. Right, I think I might call it here because this screams big boss fight and I've got to go soon, so I don't know if I want to sort of go into the next room. Right, I might call it here actually, because I've got to go soon and I don't want to accidentally sort of progress too far. Just having a look. I should probably invest some of my points, but I don't really know what No, I'm going to save my points because, like you say, if I'm going to get an icon soon, I kind of want to save them. I don't really want to spend points unnecessarily for the sake of it. Yeah. Right, let's make a save. Right, how many hours have we been playing? I don't even know how to tell. That's just the time that's in the UK. 8:45. Oh, okay. Yes, 40 hours, 42 hours to be precise. Which is a good amount of time for the first playthrough. Considering I've been doing all side quests and, you know, all hunts and stuff, I don't think it's too bad. So I'm assuming it will probably be like 50 hours for the first proper playthrough. Then, of course, I've got to do hard mode, but hard mode will be a lot less than that. I was going to say, 22 hours for doing all content, that's very quick. That's almost half the time. I mean, to be fair, I have been streaming, so I've been talking through some points, but even then, maybe not more than like 2 or 3 hours. Now, if it was middle-old, it would be 2 or 3 months, but I don't think there's really that many areas. I don't think there's that many areas left because we're almost at the end of the game. So I don't know what this area is. Is it Waloed? Not Waloed, the capital of Waloed. I don't know, but I know we're going to be going there. I was going to say you skipped a lot. I've only started recently skimming the side quests, like since the last episode or two. Otherwise, I listened to everything. It just goes to show how much padding there is, though, isn't there? Because you've done everything, and you've saved 20 hours by basically skipping all the dialogue. So it goes to show just how much time it takes, which is incredible. Because they can then say, Yoshida can say to the higher ups, "Oh, we've developed a 50-hour-long game for the first playthrough." I'm like, yes, but half of that is just voice acting alone. Rather than gameplay itself. So many side quests. We've done a lot of side quests. Oh, I should really stock up on potions and stuff. Yeah. I'm going to make another save because I'm paranoid, even though I've just saved. Right, I'm going to get going. If my friend doesn't come online, I'll probably stream again, but very unlikely. So maybe I'll see you soon. If not, I won't be streaming again until tomorrow evening, probably around the same time. So I'll see you then. Take care. See you soon.